it just hurt my heart, you know what I'm saying? It really did. It just hurt everything in me. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm here to tell you guys the story of when I tore my ACL, which was really the hardest thing I could say that I've ever been through in my life. So like, everybody that's torn your ACL and you know what I'm saying, you came back, you know what I'm saying, I understand like it takes a lot of mental focus. You gotta have a lot of mental strength to actually get through it, and it was the hardest, like I said, it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It really changed my whole life. It changed everything. It changed the way I thought about everything. It made me look at what I had. It made me look what I wanted in my life, you know what I'm saying? It made me evaluate my whole life, and it was really a rare instance that I had to actually encounter. Like, when I get to thinking about it, when I actually get to thinking about what I was going through, it's kind of scary, like, and I'm happy at the same time, because what I was going through, I didn't know I was going through it. I knew I was going through it, but I didn't really know how to handle it. I didn't know who to talk to or what, you know what I'm saying? But I was going through a lot, like really deep down depression. Like, if I could say depression, I would say that's what I was in. I don't really like using the word depression lightly, because I know how serious that topic is, but it's not really that. It's not really, I know that myself, I was at the lowest point that I've been at in a long time, and I knew that, and it really changed the person that I was into the person I am today. It really did make me, it made me grind for something else other than football. But let me get to the story. Started off from the beginning. I'm gonna start it off from, okay, with the college. I got redshirted my first year. If anybody has ever been redshirted, you know redshirting is not a good thing. Like, nobody wants to be redshirted. I don't want to stand on the sideline and watch somebody play for a whole season and practice. You got to practice too, but that was cool. I was like, all right, we're gonna use this year. I'm gonna use this year to my best ability. It did develop me a lot, and which I could say that I'm really thankful for. It developed me more than I has ever been for football. That's the most serious I took for football. So when I went to college, that's when I took football serious. In high school, I took it serious, but I didn't take it as serious as I needed to, because I mean, coaching, obviously, the coaching got way better in the coaching got way better in college than in high school. My high school coach, he was not good. Second year, actually after the first year, I'm going in the spring. I'm actually starting to play, you know what I'm saying, get in practice in the rotation. So we going along, you know what I'm saying. Then my second year come, I plays the whole season. I played, shit, everything was alright. So we comes back, I plays the season, we come back again we go through all winter workouts. We waking up at 4 a.m. every day to go work out, you know what I'm saying, in the morning, every day before class. So go through all of that. Like I said, this was building me mental toughness. Like, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to work out is something everybody cannot do. Actually, everybody can do it. You just gotta be mentally strong enough to do it. So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I used to, you know what I'm saying, I used to wake up, go work out, and go right back to my room and go to sleep. Most of the time, I go to class, but sometimes I did coming back to my dorm and just go to sleep. And I might go to a class or two that day. But anyway, so we threw all winter workouts. It's springtime coming. I think the first practice, I did okay. It was, you know, first practice, you're not gonna do too much anyway. No, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't touching nothing, so you're just gonna be doing like little drills or whatever. But the second practice, it was like one-on-ones. It was against my bro Greg. Shout out Greg Miller, that's my roommate too. So Greg, my roommate, I'm going up against him. He ran a route. I'm guarding him. I play cornerback. I run a route. I mean, he runs a route, and he comes back to the ball, and I put my foot in the ground, and all I heard was pow. I heard it. That shit was loud as fuck. Like, it really was loud. I didn't think that somebody's ACL could sound off like mine did. Mine, pow. It sounded like some shit snapped, and I thought my leg broke. That's the thing, I thought my leg broke. Like, and I've never broke a bone in my life. I have never broke anything. So I felt, pow, my knee collapsed. I'm on the ground holding my shit, and like I was scared to look down, because I thought if I looked down, then my shit was gonna be in like this, like broke all the way, like snapped, but it wasn't. And I was like, damn, I'm like, fuck, I'm screaming loud. Everybody looking at me, you know what I'm saying? So the trainers them come over. I'm just holding my leg, squeezing it. It was hurt. It hurt, but it was more of a shock. Like, it was a shock. Like, my body was in shock. Like, I couldn't even really feel anything too much. So whenever it tore, Actually, when I got up off the ground, they held me up and everything, and I couldn't walk off by myself. I just knew it was just something went right. It was real loose, like I just knew something went right. So when I got on the gator, which is the little card thing, you know what I'm saying, that be on the football sidelines, I got on that. I got on there and they checked my knee and I put it through some tests, and it was like, yeah, you think you tore your ACL? I'm like, what? After that, like, my mind like just shut down. Like, I'm like, what? I tore my ACL. I put all this work in for it to just be taken away from me. Like, I had dreams. Like, I had the season I had, the season that I played, I had an okay season, but I had some bad plays in that season that really cost our team. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple bad plays, little, and it just, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to come back and show them what I really could do. You know what I'm saying? So when I got hurt, and it's the first major injury I've ever had, it just hurt my heart, you know what I'm saying? It really did. It hurt everything in me. I just had no motive. I had no reason just to, I don't know, like, after that I just stopped going to class. I just stopped doing a lot of stuff, like, because it just put me in such of a dark hole that I didn't know what else to do. Football got took away from me. It was all I literally had. Like, football was all I had. That's my mom's calling. Football is all I had. Like, I didn't have nothing else but my family and football and Janae, which I'm glad I had Janae. Janae helped me through so much. Like, y'all wouldn't even understand. Janae took care of me when I ain't even, you know what I'm saying, couldn't even take care of myself. So I really do appreciate that. She really did step up for me. I was really in a dark place, and she knew it too. She could see it, and she was telling me and keeping me motivated to set goals for myself, stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? I really did need her for that whole situation. I need her forever, you know what I'm saying? But whenever we rode off in the gator to go back to the locker room, it really touched me that would be the last time I ever was on the football field to play, because I knew I had to move on to bigger things. I had to move on to better, well, I won't say bigger things. I had to move on to another chapter of my life that was meant to happen. So, and when I did it, it was, you know, my dad was really pushing me to play, you know what I'm saying? He put me in sports and everything, so getting the scholarship and everything was big for me. It was big for my family. It was big for everybody. But it was something that I had to realize, that football doesn't last forever. And when it's your time to stop, it's your time to stop. And like my school situation wasn't really the best. I'll put it that way. My school situation wasn't really in the best. I wasn't really in the best position. Like paying money to play football and go to school. I'm paying, like, and like football, like at the level I was at, the football wasn't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not playing in front of 20,000. I'm not playing in front of thousands of people every game, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing in front of 1,000, 2,000, maybe 5,000, something like that. But which is good, a nice crowd, it is. But I mean, I had to really take all of that in my head and just add all of it up. I'm like, why would I do that when I'm paying all this money? It's so much that's going wrong. Like my granny, when I came back home okay, we're gonna rewind. I done skipped shit. Once I tore my ACL, we came back home. Me and Janae moved back home. I told everybody I'm moving back home after I ended up finishing my third semester of school. Yeah, no, fourth semester. It's my fourth semester. I finished. And I barely finished because I wasn't going to class. Like, I didn't fail no classes. I didn't fail a class. I passed every single class. I could go back. I could have went back if I wanted to, but I didn't. I knew once I tore my ACL, when I was riding off, I started crying. That's when I first started crying, and it just hit me. And I knew what I wanted to do after that. I wanted to put my life behind the camera and show people my experiences that I've lived through, and help people laugh, help people smile, stuff like that. And doing that for 100 people is a lot. That's a lot. Make 100 people smile is a lot. Connecting with 100 people is a lot. That's a lot, and it really means a lot to me that I can get behind the camera and y'all connect with me like this. Y'all can share certain experiences with me. I can help teach y'all stuff. Y'all can teach me stuff like that. That stuff really, like, that makes a big difference. Other than putting my all into football, a game, in school, when I don't like school has never interested me. Like, I never wanted to be in school. The only reason why I went to school was to play football, and everybody knew that. I told everybody, I said, I don't even want to be here, bro. I don't even want to. School's not for me. I'm more of I was going to school to be an entrepreneur, which I am. I am an entrepreneur. I cut hair. I do all of that. Like, I'm just a businessman, and I have a business mind. Of course, college is good. School is good, but it just wasn't for me at the time. I want to go back, I really do, but I was getting a lot of signs that I needed to be here with my family in Louisville, taking care of my little brother, my granny, my mama, my sisters, and my dad, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. And I feel like it was a call home to me. That's what it was. Turning my ACL was a call home, and I had to come home, and I'm back, and I feel better than I've ever felt, and I feel like I'm where I need to be mentally. Cause back in these last 8, 9, 10 months, dawg, I'm telling you, I was going through everything you could imagine. I was thinking of all type of dark stuff in a dark place, and I know what it's like to be in a dark place. So if you're in a dark place, keep your head high and your chest out. Cause if you walk around with your head down a lot, your mind's gonna be down a lot, and you can't do that. You gotta have your confidence up. You gotta keep positive people around you. You gotta keep positive people around you, and when you do that, you bring positive energy around yourself, and it builds a lot of support, and it builds a lot of influence on your life, and that's good influence. You need it. I hope y'all listen to me, and I hope y'all can connect with me and share with me your thoughts about what I even went through. If you're going through something even in the same area, because like I said, a lot of stuff can put you down, man, but you gotta keep your head up. You gotta stay strong, because brighter days ahead. It's always brighter days ahead.